Okay. I'm back. Are you back, Edith?
I am.
Cool. I guess in that case, we should doubt. Oh, I haven't. Mind/vitality up would be pretty good for the caster. Whoa. That's quite the list. I tend to try to get passives before actives when I can. Okay. Well, where are we going to head now? We got to go back to your world and do it again?
Yep.
Okay. So, Cathedral Front?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. No, Arcana. That's really helpful. You don't need to apologize. I mean, the formatting is not going to make it the easiest to look at, but it's good to know that the info is there. I can always pull that up later if I need to. The idea of the Zweihander hitting harder... It hits harder and it blocks... hits harder, blocks better, but doesn't... what's it called? But it's not as slow. Oh yeah, that's the slowest roll that I've had. I don't love it. Whereas with this, yeah, that's much better. Can I get my stats up to the point that I'll be able to... Anyway. I'm good if you're good.
Okay.
Does it block magic damage too?
Nope.
I didn't think so. Oh yeah, she's a lot less crazy in this form. I needed to dodge sooner, and I ran out of stamina. Oh yeah. I didn't take a single hit that time. I like this sword.
Unfortunately, I did.
Well, but the last several tries, I got wrecked by this lady. Okay, and I just got wrecked right there. One shot. But...
Yep. I have not figured out how to dodge that attack. Yeah, I'm out of heals.
Okay. Well, if we don't get her on the second half the second time, it's not the worst. But I'm gonna try to do what I can. Okay, that's bad. That's extra bad. That's super duper bad. Let's get her, let's get her, let's get her, let's get her! Woo! Look at that.
Well done. Dang, I can't walk off the staircase.
お互い無茶はなしでいこ
Okay. Now, there were some more doors like that in these towers and in the other parts of the cathedral. Are those the doors they want us to go check out? Or do they want us to go somewhere else completely? Okay, we're gonna need to check the doors. Got it. Well, I know Edith's gonna need a minute.
Yep,
う不安要素は潰しておいてくれ
because I don't want to skip this one in case that means I can't give her the memory.
Oh no, I understand. You want to do that. But I can switch to a different code. Finish Queenslayer. The abilities on Queenslayer they take a lot to level. But if I want to do Artemis, then I need a completely different set of equipment. Huh. It just has lower requirements. Could use it. Oh, I should have upgraded the Raven fatigues more. Guess I could do that. Then again, we might find better armor, but what else can I do with the materials I have?
Yeah.
And having a caster armor is not a bad idea. Especially if I plan on switching classes here and there. Let's be real, I do enjoy the fact that I can switch classes without a major penalty.
どの吸血合奏を強化したい？
Ooh. I'm a little low on Queen Steel. Oh yeah, it's no contest. The Raven Fatigues +5 have like 700 to Dark. Oh wait, that means we're gonna have to walk through here. And we can't.
Yeah, I don't remember
co-op
where
anymore.
those doors are.
Well, I know where one of them is. One of them's right next to one of the missiles. See, right there. But
Yeah, okay.
if I wanted to,
Which missile was that?
I think it's the fourth one. I can't remember what it's called. But I wanted to try killing something with this build. Lame. Okay. I'm capable of doing it, but I would call that a little bit sloppy. Then again, my main reason for wanting to do it
ここまで長かった少し
is to hopefully get my all my abilities unlocked. I don't know if we're gonna go back to being able to co-op again as soon as I go through that door.
進んでみるしかないな
I am checking that out right now.
Okay. So I figured I can probably kill a couple monkeys or something in the meantime. She's coming back.
Nope. Behind the particular door that you mentioned, there is nothing. There's just a dead end.
Okay, well, there must be other doors.
Yeah.
It wouldn't take crazy many kills to get that thing leveled up. And then I'd have the abilities unlocked for any other class, which would be nice. Let me kill a couple more. And oh wait, the two monkeys are going to come out. Okay, that was a little sloppy, but it worked. Two on one is not my favorite way to go. I know there were at least 2 or 3 other doors.
Yes, there's another door right next to inner tower.
Okay. You said this one is just a dead end.
扉なのかあれアウロラの言っていた扉じゃないか
There's something in here.
Yeah, it's a big long elevator.
To nowhere?
Around to a dead end, yeah. But you're welcome to investigate it and just to get it on the map.
There's not like a missile or anything at the top?
There's not. Nope.
Okay. Oh, it's a down elevator at that. I was initially picturing it going up for some reason. I don't know how that would make any sense. But lots of things in this game don't make any sense, so...
Okay, the other door does have a missile beyond it.
随分と降りてきた
Okay.
開き
It's a shortcut that isn't open yet.
丘を渡ってみよ
When you said a dead end, I didn't think you meant that.
うこんなところに
We'll have to go back up. So if the other one has a missile behind it, I would wager that we can probably resume co-op there.
Yep.
Okay. Sometimes by having ridden an elevator like this, the game will let you use it later, where they wouldn't have let you use it later if you hadn't ridden it once.
Yeah, possibly.
Okay. Alright, which one was it?
The one above Cathedral Front.
Inner tower?
Yeah.
Oh, it actually shows the door on the image.
You're right, it does.
Was there another one near the very beginning? I feel like there
I don't
was.
know. I can't see the map anymore.
No, I meant like the very, very beginning of the zone. Teleport? You can teleport from a missile? Is this a mistake?
No.
Okay. Oh, and there's a missile there. I see what you mean. Okay. Am I hosting?
I figured, yeah.
Okay. Then,
入念だな俺は周りを警戒しよう
this can't be my best bayonet. Thought I had the... Oh, the Rubelite Piercer. This is the one I think I liked more, but its stats are worse. Probably because it's +4, not +6.
Probably.
Yeah, this is the gun I meant to upgrade, the Rubelite Piercer.
すぐに外へ出るようだひどい吹雪だあれも週末のトゲかって大きさだ
Maybe the next time I get a chance, I'll go back. I hope that I get some more Queen Steel, because
吹雪もきついな足は
I know we're gonna need it. I'm gonna need it. That looks like something.
Yep.
I'm letting you go forward first.
僕の中の見た特徴雪の降る山に間違いなさそうだとにか
That was anticlimactic.
く進むには
I
貴重
mean,
な物資だ
you say.
ありがたくもらおう楽には進
Does not open from this side. He vaporized. Either we're OP or...
Autos.
Oh god, there's two enemies behind you, Edith.
Oh shit. I did not notice.
Wow. I almost rolled right off the cliff. Wow.
すまない
That was my fault.
Time for
I
a generation. No, it's fine. I mean,
Wasn't paying attention.
yeah, because I followed you, and then they pounced on me. It's okay.
No, I don't think this is a drop.
I mean, looking for drops is a good idea, but I'm probably not going to take one on the first. Oh gosh.
気分はどうだ
Well, that's kind of shitty.
Well, I died.
「対策を練るべきかもしれない
Yeah, it was just like an instant death pit.
Yep. That's exactly what that was. An instant death pit.
Okay, well. Then I should definitely walk in front.
Probably. I did not anticipate falling to my doom right there. That did not seem like a remote possibility. Wow, did you one-shot him that time?
Yeah, but I used my skill.
Oh, okay. There's a drop near that bridge you can follow around for the door, and a health regen boost thing. Oh, geez. Okay, get blasted. Okay.
Oh, I see it. Think?
Where?
Right here. Oh.
Oh, I almost died.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I missed that item, but I got this, which is a vestige. I hate that you can, like... Yeah, because now I want to come back and do that again. Oh, there's an enemy.
Sneaky.
I'm getting memories of Dark Souls 2 right now. New enemy types.
Are the memories good or bad?
They are.
Oh dear.
I don't know how to describe them. It's one of the DLCs of Dark Souls 2 specifically. Regen activation factor. Okay, and then here's that door. Well, isn't that nice?
Yay.
さっき通った道か。
Should probably heal. Oh, I gotta take that drop again and get the one item I missed.
Okay, I'll wait up here for you.
Alright, and you just like rolled off. Okay, I almost went too far the other way that time. And it was an anti-freeze tonic, that's all. Now I run back. And everything is still dead. At least now I don't feel like a loser for not getting one item that was right there. But you can overshoot jumps too. You can undershoot them or overshoot them, and I don't know. Souls platforming has never been my favorite, personally. Yes, but I have to no longer, I can't use it while I'm in a party. It won't let me. Oh.
Hey, I found some ice.
Did you?
Hey, guess what? You're no longer in a party.
Yeah, we're playing it totally co-op, and as a result, I'm gonna go back to the missile and get my free extra regen.
Oop, sorry. I already responded.
Okay.
I'll just disconnect again.
Yeah, co-oping through the game has been really fun. That's pretty much what I like. Did you reconnect a third time? Let's do a thing also. Oh, I also have to. Let's just upgrade the silly gun. If I'm going to use it, let's just use it. So you mean just the partner, like Louis? But I'm asking Kay, by the way. Okay. Yeah, I like that they give you just like a permanent partner slot that's just, you know, another character with you at all times.
武器のことどの武器を強化したい
Rubelite Piercer. I am almost out of Queen Steel. But I guess most of the weapons that I'm actively using,
外に行くなら
they've already moved past Steel, so I guess that's okay. Okay, and then this new zone is the Ridge of Frozen Souls. Arcana, yeah, I mean, I wanted to play it when it first came out, and I had friends who proposed that I do, but I also like to wait for a little while when a game comes out, in case there's patches or, you know, any other number of things, bad hacks that are running around, or I don't know. I kind of prefer it when a game has a smaller community of players because there's fewer spoilers being tossed around, stuff like that. Oh, cognitive zeal. That's something. Does this one have a? This one can't be learned. It's just an ability. But I can equip it. If there was a pure co-op mode for Dark Souls 2, I would like it more than with the invasions personally.
Oh, yeah.
But Dark Souls 2 specifically. I mean, there's things about Dark Souls 2 co-op that I actually really like. Or sorry, Dark Souls 2 PvP. But I'd like it if it were a thing you could could turn on and off, and I don't mean by, you know, being human or not. Okay, this is the part where I don't know what I did wrong, because I just walked. I died.
Okay.
It's that pit there.
That pit right there.
Is that the one I fell through and also you fell through?
Yep.
That's funny. Hedgehog Fort. What? What is Hedgehog Fort? Is that armor? It is armor. What's it good for? Ooh, it's actually not terrible. It's about as effective as Raven Fatigues for, Okay, let's wear it. Yeah, for the purposes of this right here, I will absolutely wear that. Looks totally cool.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, all the Arcana's saying all of the ice pits are instant death.
Which way?
I mean, I don't have any particular idea or preference.
抵抗はそうだ
But
This
I would.
way looks like a little alcove.
Okay.
Whoa, I'm gone.
Yeah, well, I don't want to wind up dead, so I'm backing it up. I'm gonna kill this guy. Okay, I got the one. And the other two that were behind him are coming. Oh no, they're backing off now. Okay. It seems like the item that I got, I think Arcana was saying the regen booster thing, that must be the one that increases how much you heal for, because I have the same number of heals as before I used it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's possible that I get a little bit more back per. Okay. Well. Organic soap. There was some other item over here. Oh, there's another one of those dudes. That wasn't me. Fion Chrome. Stamp icon 01. That for co-op? Is that one of those co-op items? Is that?
Yep. It's a emote that you can use, basically.
Oh, that's an emote. I thought it says stamp. What? Where's this? Where do those go? Oh, medals. That's what I'm looking for. Huh. Reward list. Okay. Well, we're not near the next reward anyway. So, is there something right around this corner?
I don't know. It does seem like we're at a fork. And there was also the way that we could have gone back before
Yeah,
we
there's
turned
quite
at
a
the
many
river.
ways we could go.
行き止まりではない
I don't know why I picked this way in particular. Stupid bone wheels. Boy, do I hate that.
いいものだった見落とすところだった
Didn't even get me that hard.
Whoa!
Is that what one of those big guys does if he actually gets to you?
I guess so.
defending anything? Is there anything else
Like a
here?
ladder.
Well, yeah, a ladder we can climb.
I don't see any drops or anything.
登ってみるか
Okay. There's a cave. Bone wheel at the top here. I don't feel like that.
I got it.
Oh, yeah, there is this little alcove. Good catch. I probably wouldn't have noticed that.
What alcove?
There was actually like a little alcove behind us. Garnet splitter. Oh, two enemies. Two enemies. Two enemies. And they're suicide enemies. Oh my gosh. Did not anticipate that at all. That was brutal. There was a pretty big weapon in there, though. It was the something or other. It was a big axe. Not Queenslayer halberd. Heavy axe.
With the garnet something.
Yeah. Whatever. Garnet splitter. We have 3 heals left.
狭いな
We may have to run through here several times as we figure things out.
Okay.
出るのか
As we do.
Oh,
Yeah, this just must be a cutscene.
そう簡単だな山登りが好きな連中の気持ちが少しわかる気がするぜ
あの時の景色と同じ。ニコラ、ここに何があるというの？
お前は灰になったはずじゃ警戒しろ罠の可能性もある
ニコラ、本当にあなたなの？私に何を伝えようとしているの？
消えた何なんだあれは
これは
血液
これにあの子の記憶が。
Funny how some of them we can just do and other ones we need someone else to help
継
us
承
with.
者のイメージによって棺はその形を変える。ニコラ、お前はどんな場所を選ぶ？
せっかくならかっこいいのがいいな悪と戦う巨大ロボットとか
お前が心から落ち着ける場所を選べばいい。
落ち着ける場所かうん決めた継承者になったらその力でもう一人の僕を作ってもいいかなミアはああ見えて結構寂しがり屋でさ僕がいないことを知ったらきっと悲しむと思うから
ダメだ。侵害の力は危険だ。行使すればするほど暴走の危険が高まる。分身を維持するには相応の代償が必要になる。悪いが認めるわけにはいかない。それに棺はあらゆる情報を遮断する。たとえもう一人のお前が姉と一緒にいてもお前自身は
Well, this is weird.
継承者となるお前の戦場だ。
行ってきます
お前は誰よりも強い心を持った戦士だ。 その眠りの安らかならぬことを。
ごめんジャック。それでもミアを頼んだ。
So the Nicola that Mia's been with wasn't the real Nicola. Is that it?
Sounds like it.
Don't take it off, lady.
今まで一緒にいたニコラはあの子が作り出した分身だったっていうこと。私がレブナントとして目を覚ました時には
そうか。だからあの時あの子血類を飲んでも回復しなかったのか。
そんなずっと一緒だったのに。今までどんな時だってずっと私だけ何も知らないままニコラは一人きりだったのに。
あの子この先にいるはずだ。会いに行こうぜ。そのためにここに来たんだろう。
We clearly need to go back, because there's at least 2 directions behind us we didn't go.
Yeah.
Now I'm real anxious about falling through more ice. Okay, an alcove with a missile! Okay, well that was good. Oh, the alcove right here. Good catch. You want to go back down?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that. There's at least 2 things we didn't. Okay. I just gotta watch out for... That was the chest I was mentioning.
Okay.
That we went right past. Those 2 missiles are pretty darn close to each other. Okay,
Yeah,
so there
they
was
are.
this way, and then there was another way. So you restore Ichor when you take a hit?
When you deal damage.
When you deal damage?
Specifically when you deal damage in melee.
Oh, melee damage. Okay. Is there anything out here?
Enemies.
Oh, okay. And like a blood coat or something.
I'll be
Wait, is
fine.
he picking you up? Is he picking you up? He's not picking you up.
No, I fell off the world.
Oh, that's different. I didn't realize you fell.
Yeah, I got blown off by the explosion.
Okay. Well, that looks like a mappy thingy. And that looks like it could either be a vestige or it could be one of those things that you pick up and suddenly you've got 40 demons on you.
I'm rejoining, so.
Yep. Okay, got another vestige. That's good. Is there anything else? Not that I see. Okay. Not there either.
悩むより進んだ方が早いかも。
Okay, so we came down that way, but we did not cross this way.
This is a boss.
No, it's a fog wall. It's a fog wall for me too.
Oh, okay.
かなり深い。確認してみ
It must be a different zone.
Okay.
One option is you drop right now and I try to walk through it.
Okay.
And we
fine
see
with
what's
that.
on the other side. I have no idea. Move to an area where multiplayer is unavailable. It looks like there's a whole lot of ladders, possibly. Yeah. If there's a missile or something down here, it would be nice to get it now, right?
Probably.
That's the way I look at these things. I'm also not looking to get myself dead. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know how many. There's a lot of ladders. A lot. Oh, it's one of those doors.
先には行けないようだ。引き返そう。
He says we
Oh.
can't go through here, but it's a purple door. They're saying it's a black door.
鍵か。
It won't budge.
探そう。
Okay, well that means we're going to use the missile spell. Because I'm not going to walk that far.
You're gonna have to use an item. You don't have 10 Iker.
Dang it. Guess that's fine. That's really dumb, but I feel like it should just be like you're not allowed to use this in combat, but it doesn't cost any amount. That's really annoying. Okay, well, now enemies will be back. Oh, right.
I think that'll be fine.
And now I've already finished all the abilities I have for this blood code, which means I should go to another one. I was working on Queenslayer. There's a bunch that I was working on that didn't finish yet. And I haven't even set up Isis or Eos. But I guess I can go and do Queenslayer. Or at least I know I was part of the way. Let me see if there's any other abilities because I know I bought one more. Aha. Oh, Cognitive Zeal. That's not a learnable. I can still use it though. Oh, and my gear has not. Where are you fighting? Okay, there's a. That's one way that could go. I don't need to use this bayonet anymore. If I'm playing as this, I can switch my sword back to Onibane. Although, don't get me wrong,
早く開けた場所に出
it's
たい
kind of nice to have relatively strong range attacks. Oh, geez. Did he knock himself off?
He sure did.
Did he die? He did. 5,000. I see. Well, there's gonna be jerks everywhere. Where are those jerks who are hiding in the ceiling? Didn't like that. Ow! Rude. We clearly still missed a couple things, but not... Okay, so this way goes to that weird fog wall room, right? Or was there anything more down
Yeah.
here?
No, I don't think there was anything else down there.
Oh, right, because it was the purple way versus the other way. You can do that, but I'm gonna go kill these guys.
Okay.
Because they're gonna cause a problem for us one way or another. No, I like bubble.
これな
No, I like this buff. I don't know what this does. But let's go. No drops. That's okay.
貴重な物資だありがたくもらおう
I'm at 130k. You've got to
Me
be
too.
at pretty high numbers, yeah. Okay, where was that last section? Oh, you're already running.
Yep.
You're gone.
I'm checking to make sure there's no ice. There is, in fact, ice.
Okay. Night Thorn is better for buffs, drain attack. Oh, and it would
Okay,
make
I
me
broke
even
the ice
faster.
without falling through it.
Okay.
下ばかり見ないようにな
It looks like a dead end to me, but that probably means there's an item.
Yes, there is. It's a vestige.
はしごか
面白そう
これは貴重だな
じゃあ私が相手してあげる
Beyond Vestige Part B. Someone was talking. The talking might have been in the song.
The vestiges talk when you get close to them.
Oh, they do? I guess I've always picked them up really quickly and not heard it before.
少し待ってくれ
Okay. Well, I think we have all the vestiges for, at least for that one that we've seen. I figure maybe we'll start our next session with a bunch of vestiges.
Okay.
That was funky. Just got a weird big lag spike.
起きにくいか
Probably showed in stream.
I've gotten a couple of those too.
No, this was
I don't know.
the biggest one I've seen in a hot minute.
Yeah, it like froze you for multiple seconds.
今行く
It wasn't multiple seconds on mine. It was like chug, chug, chug. Like 4 frames a second instead of 60. Okay, so that's right. That right there is a dude.
開けたところに出たな
No, not there. Or
No,
maybe.
I already killed this guy.
Oh, okay. Okay. Dog. Wonder if there's other directions we could theoretically go other than just this one.
見えるな
There's looked like a little ice bridge or something. But I don't know where this bridge goes.
Apparently it goes to fighting this guy. That dog tried to jump back and almost knocked me off with his dumb butt. I don't like that.
快晴だな。雪の反射が眩しい。
There's an item here. I just can't spot it.
どうだ。いいものだったな。
Oh, hey. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, welcome, Raiders.
Yeah, how's it going, everybody? I have not been raided in a little bit, yeah. I have been raided, but
Look out.
welcome.
There's ice. Look out, look
No,
out.
I see it. I'm trying to get the break. Okay. Well, what's up? How's everybody doing? Just playing some Code Vein with my friend Edith here. Oh, this is our first playthrough, and we are pretty blind. Okay. I had a moment to get out of the way. That was crazy. Oof. Trying to pay attention to a raid but also not die is a lot. How's it going? It's pretty fun. Yeah. I enjoy this game. It's a little bit less brutal than, say, Dark Souls proper. Oh, thank you. Thank you for following. It's a little bit less brutal than Dark Souls proper, but still feels Soulsy, you know? And I like that about it. Well, we just got here, and I have no idea... Oh, boy. Yeah. All this falling ice is making me really nervous.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, we also have several other directions we could go, and I left behind at least one item. I feel like there would be a map thing. So, okay, that's a guy. That's a dude. That is a dude. One dude. Oh, that's right. Get stabbed. Whew. Oh, boy.
Oh, you were literally just in this zone? Did you fall through the ice? We've both fallen through the ice at least once.
And that looks like that's a boss up there. Like, that's actually the boss. You see the glow. So I feel like we've probably skipped something. But we could go down and deal with this bone wheel. So we use a lot of Dark Souls related terminology in this game because this game's basically Dark Souls. Not really, but you know what I mean. It's a very authentic Souls-like experience. That's how I would describe it. But that's the actual charm of it for me and Edith. We played through all of Dark Souls 1 cooperatively. Actually got her to play Dark Souls 1 when she said she probably never would. So I guess I'm a pusher. Okay, I am gonna get killed. Okay, buddy, you need to not. I can't have this anymore. Okay, got him. Whew. Pungent cheese is not a very good reward for almost getting your face pushed apart by bone wheels and like, ugh. Well, yeah, I'm trying to use the Code Vein terms for things. Like I got into calling it haze. I keep calling it mana, but it's not mana. It's ichor. And there's a ladder. Where's there a ladder?
Up.
Okay, there's a ladder that could have been kicked down. So we'll want to go and kick that down. Shoot. There's an item right in front of you. That's what I'm pacing myself toward. Okay, nothing important. I don't know where I'm going. There's lots of stuff that we've neglected. We're gonna have to double back. Oh, right. Bone wheel. Could call them a rolling sea urchin or something, but no, they're basically bone wheels. Was there another one or just the one?
The only one I see.
Did you use the cat for that?
No.
Alright, chain stab. Oh, I didn't get it. I killed him too quick. But yeah. Machete +5. Is that like the machete? Because that doesn't look like a machete I've ever used.
Call them balls, yeah. That's an appropriate name for them.
So this is not...
hydrate.
This is not what I thought it was. Oh, yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. Let's put back on the Onibane. I'll figure out what that other sword is at some point. Oh, it's a dude. And
It's two of the
I'm gonna
explodey dudes.
buff up. Oh, these... How can you tell they're explodey? Just because of their wiggle?
Because they have the explosive vests.
Okay. Let's go. Die. Just get out of here. First one that I fought, I didn't realize had an exploding vest. I just thought he was running at me. And then I got double exploded. I didn't die, but I did take the hit.
Alright, that's it for this loop.
Okay. We didn't go up that way yet.
Nope.
But I don't know if the ladder probably comes from above on the other side, maybe? I feel like this is going toward the boss. Then again, if we find a missile here, I'm not going to be mad about that. Hello,
There's a mappy
thing.
thingy.
Yeah, we want the mappy
Look out,
thing.
there's ice though.
That is ice. You are right. Okay, and that's a nobody. Oh, good. It's another map node. Good, good, good. Okay. Whoa! This game, this level is just very anxiety-inducing. Ah.
Is this Sen's Fortress?
No, this is not Sen's Fortress. This is much like that level in Diablo 2. Or not Diablo. Why am I saying Diablo? Dark Souls 2. There's the DLC in Dark Souls 2 has a lot of snowy stuff with similar kinds of... Boy, howdy, is that annoying. Okay, I'm not going in there. I want a missile. Is there a missile? There is no missile.
Doesn't look like one. It's annoying.
If I give her the vestige, it's gonna boot you. Or I have to boot you first. One or the other. And that's just death. I don't want to go down a death pit. Okay. Well, let's see what's over here. Maybe this is the ladder. No, that's not a ladder. It's an item. It's a regen inducer.
Ooh, nice.
Well, we definitely want a regen inducer. But there's... Does anybody know what that weird little plus sign is on the map? Where there's like an X, but then like another thing? Can't tell what that is. Is that an NPC? Like a friendly?
Void is getting a chuckle out of all the sounds you're making.
Yeah, the little like double cross is the best way I would describe it. The blue and white, like, it's an item? It must be a different item, because the little just like side, little X is an item, but what's the, when there's a blue over it? Okay, that's a man. That was very impolite. That was my least favorite way that could go. I'm gonna take this, and then I'm gonna jump off, I'm gonna get him. Okay, or not. I might just hit nothing. Sir, stop hurting my friend. Don't appreciate you. Very... Oh, he just can't get you at all. This guy's all Cthulhu face. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, that's not great. Okay, or that.
Why
that could happen.
Why is he taking no damage from anything?
I don't know, but he's gonna kill me in a second. Okay, I'm at 130 health. I'm gonna heal if I can. Maybe try again. Oh, he's gonna throw. Okay. Bubble?
Note to self, that can't be blocked.
Okay, buff. Get him? dude is nuts. Oh, fire damage breaks armor. Breaks his armor. Do you have any fire damage?
Not at all.
I do not have physical resist the way you do. Did Louis get us both? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Poor Louis. Louis gonna be... Louis down and I'm down again. And you got both of us. And that's very cool. I am actually gonna be dead. Yeah. Okay, well, there's like 200,000 A's on the ground right there. So that's cool. Wow. And we have a few minutes to recover that. Or we could... let's try to get it, Edith. Let's try to get it. Real
Okay.
fast. I'm gonna try. Normally I would be wrapping up right around now. And I do actually have something I have to do at about 8 o'clock. So we are gonna have to be fairly quick.
But now I know I will equip the fiery weapon skill.
Yeah. I have... This is going to be rough. I have someone coming to give me an estimate for doing a little bit of work on my house. And I actually need their opinion. And I don't know when they're going to arrive, but it's going to be soon. Dog. Okay. I worry that, you know what? We probably should not try to rush this. That's probably how we
Okay.
lose all of it. Isn't it?
Probably.
Probably the smartest thing we could do would be to recognize that we're not in danger. We can get it next time. Next time won't be that long away. If I didn't have something scheduled for 8 o'clock, which is to say 2 minutes from now, and a text from the person saying they're on their way, I would be down to just run long. But I actually can't, because I have somebody who will be here. A consultant. Thankfully, it won't be super long. I just need them to tell me what it's going to cost. But yeah, this has been really fun. I clearly really enjoy this game. And I hope that you all do too. I'm actually looking forward to being able to post the VODs on YouTube. I've been carving them up and getting them all set, but I haven't actually posted any of them yet.